Hello, everybody. This is the Ovan-Tria podcast. Oh shoot, what episode is it?
It's like 6 or 7.
Yeah. So anyway, this one will be just a tad bit late. Everyone kind of had plans at the end of the month, but needless to say, we still wanted to roll it out whenever we could. And yeah, so does who all remembers the last events of the last episode?
Do we want to roll for a retelling again?
I was gonna roll for it. I just wanted to ask quick before I do.
I mean, I got a grasp on it.
According to my boat notes, Lance lost his memory. He slowly officially got his memory back. Went to meet with Donovan's character went to go meet with the shaman. That's what I have.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice, and then whoever it lands on gives me just a bit more specifics on what Mason had just said. 1, 2, 3. You're okay with that, Donovan?
I'll do my best.
Don't hurt yourself thinking about it.
Anyway, so Lance pulled a sword from this grove, and then we met up with these shadow druids, and they basically Lance had to go through 3 trials to try to regain some of his memory back, and then didn't really work all that well. He was having problems.
He handled it pretty well, though.
Yeah.
He's just a real G like that.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, and the shaman had a wand, a really cool wand that I wanted. And now Lance doesn't have memory, and
I think you politely flirted with the shaman, right?
Yep. Politely putting it nicely. And it was the elder shaman or something.
yeah, he was old, very old.
Okay. Do you remember where you were going next? What your next assignment was?
I actually don't.
Does anybody here remember?
All I can remember is we were inside a church or a temple. And
No, we got farther than that. We were leaving the village. Okay, we walked out of the village. God, what were we doing? It's all on me.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. No, please go ahead.
Okay.
I jog my memory.
So basically, after the information that was gathered by Donovan's character, Cedar Willow, who had talked to the shaman, and the shaman gave him more or less unloaded a decent amount of exposition on him, and kind of gave him a direction as to where to go. And to your guys' knowledge, the last known subject of the current holder of the ticket within this area was seen due east. So you guys essentially went up to the force opening, and all you had to do, Lance, was to essentially raise up your sword, and suddenly a large opening of trees opened up and was able to lead you guys outside of the forest to go due east and retrieve the holder of the ticket. As you guys, I'll kind of give a brief memory, reminder, I should say. That, as you guys know, tickets are needed to get into the castle, but it seems like there's more to the tickets than it seems, as the exposition that was granted kind of talks about how the tickets seem very old, and they seem to be not only returned to the castle, but then returned back to their areas that they were originally from. Almost giving the feeling that basically that's kind of the only way to enter into the castle, unless you're an official guard or someone who actually works there.
Okay, I did remember we were we were going towards the tickets. I didn't remember like if we had a location in mind.
All you guys know is that you have to go east. However, just remember the diplomat does have a very crudely drawn map as to the kind of like the map was given to him back on the main continent, and it was kind of like drawn from what everyone remembers of the place to look like, since communication has been kind of iffy there for a little while. So that would be the current setup to our current episode. Now, to give a few tidbits before we start in, essentially, I kind of gave the hint that there was more tickets, but to give like a fun like little like lore drop, there are definitely more than a couple of tickets. There's quite a bit. However, they only have to gather a few in order to get into the castle, but these tickets are going to be in separate areas of the map. And that's kind of the only hint / lore drop I'll drop. With that out of the way, let's go with introductions. So, my name is Mace. I am the Dungeon Master / Game Master. I am the host of the podcast as well as one of the cornerstones to making it. And, to my left, this time actually, is Mason. He is playing Cerberus. Please give me your character details as well as a fun little fact about him.
Howdy, my name is Mason, different from Mace. My character's name is Cerberus. He's a rogue. He is also a Illian. Fun fact, he's asocial.
Oh, what? A social?
Asocial.
Asocial?
Yeah.
Okay. As in he just doesn't like talking to people, or
yeah.
Okay. All right. And then to in front of me now this time is Jared, who is my fantastic editor and technical producer, as well as the other co-creator of this podcast. Please give me your character details as well as a fun fact.
First of all, that was a fantastic 4 things to say about me. I really appreciate that. You're so kind. I'm Jared. I am playing Lance Voorhees. He is an Ilian warrior and warrior words. Fun fact about him: he can do the splits, side and middle splits. He's very flexible.
Okay. All right. To my right is the fantastic Donovan. He is just a really fun player and is the greatest contention towards Jared. That being said, please give me some small character details as well as a fun fact about yourself.
Hello, I'm Donovan. I play Cedar Willow. He is a verdant elf conjurer. And fun fact about him, he can put both his legs behind his head. Fun fact.
That's also a fun fact about
So can
Donovan.
I.
Yeah, he can do that.
Don't worry about that yet.
Back me a few.
Jesus. Alright. So, from last we left off, I'm trying to remember the exact details that we left off on, but I could have swore it was that you made the opening to the trees, but then like you guys were about to leave, and then that was kind of it.
That was pretty much it, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think there was anything more that happened. So with that being said, I'm gonna give a few details before we set in. Basically, your sword seems to weirdly have a strong connection to this specific forest. And when you rose it up to split the tree line, it just sort of it didn't just happen on your command. It also happened on its own. Kind of as if the sword itself might have some sort of sentience, but seemingly not enough sentience to really like have their own thoughts. It's more or less like think of like an insect or some symbiotic being where it just kind of does things on its own, but it usually prefers to be connected to its host.
It's just like Venom.
So, I'm guessing everybody walks into the tree line, right? So
You
as
got
you
it, Chief.
so as you walk along the just kind of like the separation of trees on either side, you do see the other side,
Hmm.
but you realize it'll probably take a little bit, and it is definitely like dark out. So what you notice is that as you guys are walking, um, just like what happened before, it seems to like oddly get further, but also closer at the same time. It kind of like differs on varying ranges, almost as if the force itself is essentially bending reality and your position just to get you to the location that you want to be. It's a very strange process and arguably probably a little nauseating. But yeah. Is there anything you guys say or do as you were walking?
And Lance can't watch people like vomit without vomiting himself, so he also has to stop and do that.
Okay, quick question. If we're actually vomiting, Donovan, could you make a body check?
Absolutely. 2.
What was your body check again? 5?
1d6 plus, and then 5.
Yeah, okay.
Don't forget the tally mark.
Yeah.
Karma.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, so, you... Quick question. If you're looking ahead, you don't think you'll actually see him, but you'll hear him, right?
Yeah, I pictured him like off to my left, and then I just hear, and
Do
then
you
I kind of
think-
glance over. I'm like, oh, he's
Okay, so
vomiting.
you do probably look over then, right?
Yeah, I take a peek, and that's all it takes.
Okay. So, yeah, basically, Cedar just spills his guts out onto the forest floor, and I'm gonna need you, Lance, to make a body check, and then I'm gonna need you to also make a body check, because now everybody is having.
That's a 4. We're good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. You all notice as Lance just kind of like looks over and looks like he's like about to erupt, but then like he's able to like swallow it down.
I survived.
What was your body again?
4.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay.
I love that phrasing for it. Erupt.
And Cerberus,
Side.
he Cerberus seems to look a bit better than everybody else. It seems like it really affected Lance.
And Cedarville.
So,
Village cooking was not that good.
I'll say it takes some time. Because it takes some time, it's definitely going to be in the middle of the night. It is like very nighttime, very dark. But I'm guessing you guys are just gonna continue walking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His boots were made for walking.
And that's just what they'll do.
So I'm gonna say it takes quite a while. Judging by the time frame, I'm gonna say it'll probably be very, very early morning. Like probably like roughly between give the readers like a lock onto the time frame. I would say like roughly like between 4 to 6 a.m. is when you guys finally reach outside of the forest. Yeah, so you guys reach outside of the tree line. Is there anything you guys say or do?
Well, what do we see?
You would see some more grassy hills, like what you guys saw before you went into the city. But you do notice that all like much further out into the distance, you do see like tips of the castle out in the distance that eventually you guys will be running into.
I'm gonna roll for a perception check to check the surrounding area.
All right. That would be your mind. So you just need 5 or over. So 1d6.
5.
Okay. Let's see. So besides that, you would also notice that there's also like a fair amount of like tips of ruins that kind of required a bit more focus before you could actually see them. And they're definitely like way before the castle, like still in the same area. And you look to your right, and you're pretty sure you see like small traces of the supposedly the Velvet Road, which you guys would know. I know I haven't talked about that before, but the Velvet Road is something that you guys were told was basically the way to go to the castle. But yeah, that's it.
Cerberus, you see anything out there?
We got some ruins before the castle.
Point me in the direction where.
You guys would be just outside, like around this area. So basically, this tree line would block your look of the city, but this right here would be the Velvet Road. This would be the river, and then right here would be like the ruins that you guys are seeing, like the tips of. Well, actually, just Cerberus would be seeing the tip of.
For our viewers, that would be northeast of the island.
Yeah, technically no. So this isn't the island. This is only a portion of the island. So it's basically it's just east. It's literally like directly east of the castle of what you guys were told. You guys wouldn't really know that would be east though. So like if you guys wanted to consult the diplomat on the map, let me know.
Hey,
No,
Diplomat,
nothing.
what direction are we going in right now?
He brings out his map and he's like, judging by tips of the castle over there, I think we might actually be going east. I think that's what you guys said that they said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mr. Diplomacy, those
I do
ruins.
have a name, you know.
What is your name?
is
I am
your
so
name?
sorry.
Speaking of, did we ever actually...
No.
No, we never named him.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to do something really fun. I want each of you to think of just a random quick name for the diplomat, okay?
Oh, I got it.
And I'm going to roll, and then depending on what the roll is, depends on what the name's going to be. My first name is going to be Jack. Donovan?
Cromonocle.
Okay.
It's the first thing that popped in my head.
Okay. Jared?
Daniels.
Daniels? Okay. Mason?
Sir Butt Sniffer.
Think again, please.
Let's go Typhoon.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5 or 6, we just re-roll. All right. We go with Donovan.
Can I change it to Pepperjack Pete?
Pepperjack Pete.
What was the first one?
Cromonocle.
I mean,
I
Jesus is
don't
easier
even
to
know how to
pronounce.
spell that.
How about we just go with Pete?
Sure.
Okay. So his name's going to be Pete.
Just Pete.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Pepperjack.
So we'll do that over, and he'll say it's like, I do have a name.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't think you've ever told me your name.
Well, normally I didn't have to because the king told you, and then you're a bodyguard. You don't have to like constantly say my name.
What is your name?
Pete, did you forget that?
Yes.
And this is where Donovan corrects him, even though.
Listen, Pepperjack. Pete is fine and all, but yeah, you're good.
Wait, so your full name is Pete Pepperjack Diplomacy?
No.
Good enough. Anyway, those runes like that Cerberus spotted over there, are those on your map at all?
No. It's a very. You see, like he shows you the map. He's like, you see what it looks like, and it doesn't look like that, by the way. It looks worse than that. You see as like just like tiny like dots and tree lines and it's like very like you could tell like whoever drew this didn't really have any idea of what was going on the island. Just the thought and
Jeez, Pepperjack Pete, did you draw this yourself?
No. You were there when the king gave it to us.
We need a better cartographer.
Okay, are you willing to be the cartographer? Because I'm not.
I can't be great at everything, okay?
Are you okay? You've been acting kind of different since we, like, honestly landed on this island.
If I'm being honest, better than ever, baby.
He's just as annoying.
Hey Lance, do you want a piece of gum?
No! Done with favors from you. Anyhow.
I don't have to worry about your job description, do I?
Tell you what, how about you worry about doing your job and I worry about doing my job and we all get through this.
You're not doing a very good job.
I'm gonna ask you.
Okay. Seems like everybody has contention in this party, apparently. Okay, so where are we headed, bodyguard?
Well, I don't know what you fellows are thinking, but I'm getting an itch to see what those runes are all about. Curiosity is gonna kill this cat today. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
I've got 9 lives.
What was that?
I
What?
think he forgot how to laugh.
What, you've never heard a man's laughter before?
That was not a
Can you,
man's
do that,
laughter.
can you do that again? Can you show us all what a man's laugh is?
What is this episode? What are you doing? Are you trying to sabotage me?
And then Lance chimes in. Oh, I guess we always gotta bully the pretty one.
Yes, that's what this is. Okay.
Would you fellas like to proceed?
I'm gonna paint
Alright,
that
let's go to
down
the
this
ruins.
summer.
Let's go to the ruins.
We're gonna go to the
Okay.
ruins.
All right. So, you guys go over some hills, and you look at very broken down, but also like very ancient ruins. Does anybody want to like look at the ruins and like kind of like give any like I forgot the word. Surrapsis.
Surveillance synopsis.
Synopsis. Yeah, there we go. Synopsis of the ruins. I'm sorry.
I think probably the rogue should.
Okay.
Are you feeling
Doesn't really
perceptive?
matter to me. You have to make a mind check. 5 or over.
2.
Okay. Well, you don't know anything.
It doesn't even let me use my karma points.
You can use your karma if you really want to, but if you do, you're gonna have to use like each karma for each point.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, I got 7.
Donovan, were you saying did you want to?
I'll do it.
Okay, so go ahead and make me a mind check then. Which I think you have a 2d6
Yep.
on there.
And then I just need to get a 4 or higher.
Okay.
Sickest.
Alright, that works. That's a crit. So, you take one good look at these runes, and you like it takes a little bit, because it looks like a slightly foreign, but you definitely recognize that it's definitely Elven. But the reason that it looks slightly foreign is it seems to be a bit like older Elven. Still branching from Wood Elves, so it definitely like connects with you. But it just takes a little bit. You just kind of have to like focus in. It's like, okay, well, those are kind of different like runes on the ruins, but you know, you get an idea of it.
Guys, this looks pretty elven to me. Really old though.
How old?
Like, so old. it's really hard to focus on it.
Like older than that crusty old man.
Pepper Jack Pete?
No, that like weird shaman guy.
Oh.
Well, that was quick.
Anyway, no, I think they're older than that. Let's go check them out.
Were we not checking them out?
Yeah, but like let's proceed.
Dive in.
Yeah.
Yeah, head first.
Okay, so everybody goes.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So everyone just kind of goes in the ruins. Do you guys just like dive into the ruins? Like anything, like nothing about it. Like you don't want to like.
Can I inspect for traps?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a mind check.
5.
Okay. You don't necessarily see traps, but you're almost entirely sure that someone was here. If not, maybe still be here. You're really not sure.
Okay.
Can I attempt to perform a perception check of sorts, like specifically to scan for things like sounds of anyone moving, breathing there, or footprints, just anything that would give away that there's someone either here or here recently?
Sure. Make me a mind check.
4, and that'll do it for me.
You definitely hear sounds. You hear like how to say this. It's almost like someone is like packing something into their bag. That kind of sound, like kind of like shuffling, but maybe some like footsteps here and there. But that's about it.
How good of a read would I have on of like exactly where they're coming from? Like, can I just tell that they're in the vicinity, or can I like hear it enough to know precisely where?
Because you're in the ruins, these are like fairly like tall. Let me describe the ruins. So what we're looking at are like many different like walls that are singled out. So kind of like obelisks, and they're just like dotted around everywhere. But there are walls that connect to certain like kinds of them, and it seems to be like it's almost like in a weird like maze, but it's a maze that anyone could easily navigate. That being said, because of how the walls work, they would easily block you from seeing like anything that might be happening like behind him. So because of that, it also kind of like because like they're solid like stone structures, so sound kind of like gets like
Distorted.
not distorted, but just like
But like it can't echolocate it.
Right, you have a hard time like knowing exactly where the sound is exactly coming from due to the sound bouncing off all the stones.
Okay. Guys, I heard something.
What'd you hear?
I was taking a gander, but it kind of sounded like I definitely heard a footstep or two.
If you are
Okay.
purposely whispering, by the way, make me a stealth check. That is going to require a deft check, by the way.
That is a 1.
Okay. Give me a louder whisper.
Guys, I'm not actually positive, but I think I heard footsteps. I can't figure out where they're coming from, but someone could be here.
so feminine.
What? What?
What?
I hear footsteps.
Wait, have Cedar Little do a death check too.
Why? Is he
Because
trying-
Because you just yelled back to me. I mean, it's
Okay,
it's not in
fine.
our best interest.
I didn't.
I wasn't gonna say that.
If he's
but-
copying him, I didn't think.
That's amazing.
So as I thought, I really didn't think he needed to roll again.
No, I wouldn't have figured so, but
So you two obviously are loud enough to essentially, you hear the ruffling stop, but then you hear ruffling on. You can't tell what side's what, but you're pretty sure that in a different location another ruffling started and more footsteps start like appearing, in just like you hear more essentially. What do you guys do?
is this a bad time to mention I have no ability to regulate the volume of my voice?
We noticed this from the beginning.
Oh.
What?
gonna
Okay.
have. Does everyone notice the Rickling, or is it still just him?
Well, I mean, I announced it to everybody.
Yeah, if he announced it to everybody, then everybody knows.
Okay, then I am going to half draw on my short bow in defense.
Oh, okay. So you just bring out your bow, just
Yeah,
okay. All right.
being cautious.
Anybody else?
Can I send Pine Willow forward to go check it out?
Yeah. Let me hold on. I am gonna do a quick rundown of the ruins here. I'm gonna say that you guys enter in from here. And that there's going to be quite a bit of stones everywhere. There's going to be stones in a circle, and then there's going to be stones within that circle to kind of like make a strange maze pattern. None of you are really sure what this like area is even supposed to be for. It kind of confuses you guys. Even the wood elf. Yeah, he's used to runes. He's used to stuff like this, but he's not used to like the pattern of it. It's like, why would you have a random maze assortment of like obeliskal structures just sitting out in the middle of nowhere? But that's all you can gather.
That's a summoning circle for
Oh,
ancient
dude, I was
gods.
just gonna say. I was gonna be like, out of character. This man is literally drawing a transmutation circle.
Oh, I was thinking of an ancient and summoning circle for a old deity.
Okay, so each of these four corners of the circle here are going to be like entrance and exits, areas you can easily go from. No, technically speaking, you guys aren't like supposed to like look at the actual like way this is set up, but due to limitations, I honestly don't have that much of a problem with it. So let me build the walls here. And as I said, like you notice that the walls are only in like specific spaces. And then like that. Okay, that's a brief rundown on, just for the hell of it. That's the brief rundown on the ruins. So, you guys are entering in from here. Where are you going?
Oh, I got an idea, just dumb enough that I might want to go through with it. Would the center of this hall, would that be within my teleportation distance?
You'd have to see. And there's
'Cause I'm
currently walls like right in front of you.
No, you're not gonna let me do it if I can't see where I'm going.
Correct.
Damn it.
You have a very limited form of teleportation. You're only a half elf, and you don't know like major forms of magic
Honestly,
casting.
after maze connected to obelisks, it does look more like a transmutation circle.
I want to send Pine Willow around to the left. I guess that's the right.
If you send him to the right, he just gets blocked by a wall.
We're
Oh, I can't.
right here.
Go around the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just doing the
okay.
circle to like give me like an area.
And
of-
I'll put a picture of this on the Patreon when we're done, just like it's a little difficult to describe that verbally.
Yeah.
Siri, you're not helping. Are the walls
Well-
too thick for me to try to punch through even with my arm? Like, could I bust them down?
They're very thick stone walls.
Oh, okay.
You get the intuitive feeling that you would not be able to punch a hole in the wall.
Are these ruins by chance the same age or older than the temple that was in the town that we...
Make me a mind check.
Can I bring the wall down with magic?
You can attempt. I'll give you. We'll do more on that.
2.
Yeah, nothing. So go ahead and cast. Let me know how many dice you're trying to use. 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I suppose I did roll a 1 though.
Yes. Sorry, my memory just left me. Thank you for reminding me.
Decent.
What do you do?
I'll take the damage.
Okay, take a strike of damage. Okay. So you realize that these stones are very hard to pull down, or even do anything with. You realize that there's runes on the ruins themselves that seem to like affect your magic in some way. That being said, here's what you do notice. When you tried to pull down one stone, you could have swore you've pulled down another stone wall, but not in the vicinity, instead arguably like somewhere else in the maze. Almost as if like opening a spot that wouldn't have been opened before. Speaking of, hear it go down, you're almost entirely sure that another one went up. And you guys hear as the wall that went up was literally right behind you, closing you all in.
Uh-oh.
Oopsies.
Cerberus feels irritated.
Pepperjack, are you okay?
Yeah. As long as you guys are okay. Name's not Pepperjack, though.
Yeah, it's his full name is Pepperjack Pete.
Ah, my bad. Pee-pee.
I knew I was gonna regret this job.
Well, it's really never my fault. It's usually Cedar. What is it with you, Cedar, exactly? Anyway, is it congenital? Were you dropped on your head as a child? I mean, like what is it?
Well, elves usually live for a pretty long time. I'm what you would call a youngin.
Yeah, you do kind of have a baby face.
Hey guys,
Thank
can
you.
we stop arguing with each other for 2 seconds and figure out this current maze that we're in?
You're right. Sorry, I'll quit bugging the problem for now.
I should ask, are we in the dark right now?
It's it's early morning, so as I said, like
Done.
like roughly around 4 to 6 a.m.
We're not underground.
This
We're outside.
Oh, okay. This is like Stonehenge.
Yeah,
I
but
got it.
more dangerous.
So it's early morning, so like it's dark, but it's like just like dim enough to like see.
Oh, hey, what if we tried the some kind of vine ladder to see over it?
I was going to suggest that now that I know we're not inside.
You can attempt to, if you want to.
Yeah.
Or with
As soon as
or with the ruins on the wall, continue interfering with his magic.
I don't know, are you saying that in character?
No, I'm just asking.
These are questions that I am purposely giving to your characters
Let's
for your
find out.
characters to ask.
I'm going to make a vine ladder to go up.
Okay, as soon as you attempt to, you realize that you can't. Like,
Hell.
Well,
yeah.
someone can't get it up again.
as oh, brother, as you're like doing your casting and doing like your vocals and your hand signs, you realize that like the runes just on the wall that you were attempting to like put the vines on like started glowing, and it's almost as if like the vines just suddenly just dissipated out of thin air.
Dissipated or died?
I think these stones are hungry.
Dissipated, like literally like
Yeah.
disappeared.
Do we want to try the idea again of sending Pine Willow ahead?
No, I think because he's made out of magic. I'm scared for him. I'm scared for Pine Willow.
Not to send him.
I'm scared for me.
I'm gonna do a mind check because Cerberus. I'm gonna try and connect the ruins from the altar at the temple in the.
I'm
city.
sorry. What? Okay, so hold on. So what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try and see if Cerberus feels any familiarity with the ruins that are on the walls of the maze
Well,
to
'cause you-
the ruins at the temple that we were at.
Because you've already tried that. Remember the last roll that you tried?
Yeah.
It was to like say, hey, do these look familiar type of deal.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna have you re-roll rolls. You're just gonna have to like spot this out yourself. So what do we do?
I'm going to try a different wall. Like, I'm going to try bringing a different one down. Obviously, it worked one time.
How many dice are you using?
3.
3. Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to put a little more power into this one. 5.
What was that? Was
3.
okay. Yeah. As soon as you do, once again, you hear another wall going down, and you hear another wall going up, but you're not really sure where the wall is. You're not really sure where the wall went up, but you kind of have this weird feeling that it was close to you guys. But that's it. Mostly because you can't see like around though.
Do you guys want to be blunt and just start approaching along the path? Are we overthinking this?
Probably.
Cerberus, any thoughts on that?
We're not overthinking this. It's better to be cautious.
All right. Well, I need bright ideas.
So
Let's follow the
nothing
path,
from
I guess.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So where do we follow the path to? Are we just following it?
I mean,
where
we'll have to
we-
just show you, but
Do we stop anywhere?
let's get out here in that little,
Okay.
the big opening there, and
So you
Pause for a second.
you get out to a very small opening. Essentially, there is a stone obelisk, kind of like dead center. But what's strange to you is that there's weirdly no walls connecting to it. In fact, it's kind of like the only stone that you guys have seen before you entered in here that just has nothing connected to it. It's just sitting there. But there's walls kind of around it as you are peering around.
Enclosement?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch it.
no way.
Yep.
I was gonna do the same thing. Hold on. Should we maybe? Are you gonna touch it with your bare hand?
I mean, I have elf hands.
Right. I'm just gonna try something crazy here.
Okay.
You know my very cool new sword that I got because I'm special? Wonder what would happen if I held it up to it.
Are we still doing his sword arc?
But also gained a kind of a sudden realization of something that none of you really know or understand. But that's kind of all you know.
Okay.
It's a magical sword. As you point your sword to the obelisk, nothing happens. You get the feeling, but you know what? Roll me a mind check. I want to give you an idea as to the reason why.
6.
Oh wow. Okay. You almost instantly realize that these ruins are not as old as the ruins that you not only A, grabbed your sword from, but also B, got your memories from. You get the feeling that these were created a little while after, and not with the same civilization.
Did this result because of me using that specific sword and holding that up, or is this just something I figured out while I did that?
It's oddly something that you were intuitively given, almost as if information was just somehow piled into your brain without your knowledge. But that's all you can gather.
Guys, I know that did nothing and I look retarded. I know I haven't given you a lot of reasons to trust my intuition. There's something different about this though. It's this is a little newer than everything else around us. I can't explain it.
I'm gonna touch it.
Hey, whatever gets your rocks off.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Get it? The
It's,
rocks.
it's a
'cause
single
it's-
obelisk without anything touching it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
see what happens.
You touch it, nothing happens.
I'm gonna put magic into it.
How so? Explain to me what you're doing.
Well, I guess more send out if there's a mechanism or something in there that I can try to manipulate or.
So you trying to cast some sort of some sort of
identify.
search?
Yeah.
Identify? Yeah,
Search or identify.
Okay, I can approve identify. Go ahead and let me know how many dice you're.
I'll do 3.
Okay. Okay, so do you choose to fail, or do you want to take that many strikes?
He got 2 ones. He got
or do you
2
want
ones.
to roll the wild table?
Wild table.
Okay. Here's the question, though. Are you rolling the wild table for both dice? Just one? Okay, so what are you doing with the other one?
Taking a hit.
Okay. So you got 1 out of 4. Let me bring up...
You strike a damage.
It's been a bit.
Uh-oh.
Cedar, you look run ragged.
Okay.
Are you alright?
Go ahead and roll me a dice. I'm gonna roll 3s up and then you just fail whatever it is you're trying to do. Here's what you gather, though. You gather that A, obviously identify unfortunately failed, but also that the ruins are definitely powerful, definitely older than. You just kind of intuitively get the information, by the way, that these might actually be older than your current tribe within the mainland of where you're from.
This place hurts.
I mean, I'm feeling fine. I don't see the reason for your pain.
That's what you get for touching
Can I
random
roll to
objects.
strangle Lance for that comment?
If you attempt to actually try that, you're going to have to kind of roll to hit him, essentially.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I won't. I won't.
Oh, okay.
Good
But I
boy.
would dump all. I'm going to now. I will roll to hit him.
Okay. What was your what's your
Body.
your armor?
4.
4. Okay, so that's what you have to roll, right?
Yeah.
So you need to roll. Shoot, the system's not very well built for PvP.
I'm just gonna dump karma points into it so I can go straight damage into him.
You're gonna waste.
Actually?
Yeah, I am.
Jesus
for he
Christ.
called me good boy. I can't let that slide.
I was complimenting you on your obedience.
You know what? I'm gonna say that you're going to need a 5. Go ahead and roll.
Am I rolling 1d or 2?
You're just rolling a 1d6. That's all.
Perfect.
6.
Oh my god.
Karma's a bitch.
So
I should have known better.
Okay, so here's how this is going to be explained. As he failed his identify, gets intuitive knowledge, and of course, Lance as always is blunt and ridiculous as ever.
Funny.
The Cedar is just kind of pissed. A, he's not doing so well. B, his magic seems to be working very differently than usual. And he's just not being very patient about it. So instead, he's going to take that out on the nearest person who's been giving him the most issues, and wraps his hands around Lance and attempts to literally strangle him.
All right, I get the point.
I'm going to need you to make me a body check, by the way.
2. I would have needed 3.
Okay. I'm going to need you to take a strike of damage.
I'm better now. Alright.
Help me, Pepperjack Pete.
How am I going to help? I'm not a fighter.
Cerberus, help.
You wrap this on yourself.
Everyone hates the handsome one.
Do you let go eventually? Yes. Okay. So he lets go.
Just kidding. And Lance right now. Oh, that would be so gratifying.
What's your health at anyway?
It's at 3 now.
So yeah, you kind of suffer some definitely some choking, but also it's like your breathing was definitely restricted.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so funny. We need to focus on the mission.
Guys, can we just can
Pepperjack Pete, I'm sorry. I've regained my composure. I'm ready to go.
I'm not gonna get over Pepperjack Pete.
So, guys, we are currently literally locked in. I don't know what exactly our plans here are. I don't know what you did, Cedar.
Yeah, that may have been my fault, guys. I apologize.
I'll allow it.
But is there any way we're able to reverse this?
I could try again.
You're pretty magical.
Okay.
Alright, I will try to bring down this wall back here. With 2 die.
Yeah, third time's
so
the
you're-
charm.
Make me, Mason. What? Just grab his pen to.
I asked.
Oh.
I
You didn't want to use a pencil?
It's almost gone.
I think you're supposed to have a little more finer, finer lines.
Okay. Anyway, roll me a mind check first.
Wait, I can add a karma to that.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and erase 1 karma.
Lucky you didn't have to dump your karma into choking me.
I really hope you know I would have. I got 4.
Okay. You focus in on the wall. Go ahead and cast.
Yes. She did a 3.
Okay. You bring down the wall that you were. This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You bring down the wall that leads you guys out into the middle. And you hear it reappear in a different area. However, as this wall comes down, you realize that there's currently one dude like ruffling in his pack, and looking like really like worried. He looks like covered in like dark clothing, and it's very obvious that the clothing was made for like mobility as well as like identity, identity sharing. So like no one knows who he is or what he is type of deal. So he's completely covered in black clothing.
Does Sivers have to roll to aim his bow at the stranger?
I don't know. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So you aim your bow at the dude,
Okay.
and he's currently still looking worried and ruffling in his pack. And honestly, all he hears is like stones next to him, but I don't think he like actually notices you guys yet.
Guys.
Fuck.
I just realized that guy could have left any time because of the.
Yeah, did he just not see the walls going up and down?
He could have, but there's other reasons. So I am gonna need if you're attempting to whisper, I'm gonna need you to make me another death check.
New plan. You halt.
Now, as soon as you say that, he stops ruffling, and he like slowly just like gets out of his backpack, and he looks over. It's like, yeah.
I'm so sorry. That was so rude and confrontational. I just wasn't expecting company here.
Yeah, neither was I.
Yeah, life's full of strange coincidences.
Who are you?
Lance Voorhees, incredible warrior.
He looks at you for a sec. Oh, you're Lance. I'm guessing he starts pointing. He's like, guessing that's the diplomat, that's the caster dude, and we have no information on this dude because he just always fucking hides in the shadows.
I suddenly have so many questions. The first of which, who are you?
Real quick, before he answers that, can I ensnare him? So
He isn't trying to run yet.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that he knows.
Well, you can do that when he
Can I just
runs.
point out, the stranger does not comment that I have my bow drawn on him. At the
No,
moment.
he doesn't comment it at all. He still just says that you're the dude who just hides.
But hold on, Cerberus. Just put that down for a second. I gently motion my hand to lower the bow a little bit.
Okay, so what do you do?
We're trying to use our words, not our weapons here.
I want to at least ensnare his legs.
Okay, so you do want to attempt to cast something?
Immobilize him, yeah.
Okay.
It's so confrontational.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude's by himself in the middle of ruins that we're
Well, we
stuck
can wait
in.
for him to run and do it, but
How many?
I'm trying to use my manners for once.
How many dice are you using?
3.
3? Okay. Just before we start, let me check something quick. Okay. Alright. Just regular 1d6. Here is your DC. Go ahead. Okay. He is ensnared. And he looks down, and it's like magic just kind of grows around his legs, and it's like, whoa, hey, what's this?
Whoa, we're not
What's
hurting
going on?
you. Just
Precautionary.
you know a lot, and that's alarming to us.
Yeah, well, you're alarming to me.
How so?
You're kind of dangerous.
Why?
You're kind of dangerous.
According to who?
I know.
According to information that is classified.
Start talking.
All right, if you want to go anywhere, you're gonna have to be a bit more forthcoming than that, buddy.
You know, y'all ain't the only ones with magic, right?
You ever had a sapling grow from your stomach into your lungs and out your mouth?
As the DM, I will not allow that.
You wouldn't allow him to do it or say it?
I would not allow him to do it.
And I tell you what, being eaten by a tree child, can't imagine that's a good way to go out.
Speaking of, where is Pine Willow right now?
Right behind me.
Right behind you? Okay. Alright. Are you behind everybody else, or where are you?
I'm like side by side with Lance.
Okay, because it is a confined space, so I just need to know, like... Because apparently he's drawing his bow, so he must be out in front somewhere.
I'm by the diplomat.
Okay, well the diplomat's behind, and if you're drawing your bow, then you would be drawing it at someone's back. So you must be drawing it out in front.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, let's try this again. Who are you, and why do you know about us?
Again, classified information.
Okay, look, I'm really trying to do this the easy way with you.
Uh-huh.
Like, you're gonna get one more chance to answer that, and this is gonna escalate from here.
And you're going to get one more chance for questions or answers. The right questions or answers before I decide to disappear.
More vine snares.
Can I have Pine Willow grab him so he's grabbed and ensnared?
You can attempt... what are the stats in Pine Willow? I know I gave you them.
Sentient Sun.
Sentience.
Most
sons are.
Hit +3 to attack, 4+, Pine Cone, infinite ammo.
Okay.
And we didn't ever actually do one.
Okay, so roll to attack.
I think it's just
Let me check to see what his his AC is. Yeah, he just misses.
dang.
And just as Pine Willow misses to grab him, he you all realize that he's literally casting magic.
As he's doing that, can I try to teleport directly behind him and put him in a headlock? Or grab his arms?
Well,
Actually, grab his arms.
First, you're gonna have to give me a def check.
4. I needed a 5.
Okay.
Use a karma point.
I don't have any karma points. Can you donate karma
Speaking
points?
of,
Can Pine Willow use my karma points?
No. Speaking of, go ahead and write a karma down because you just
Oh,
failed the roll. I suppose cast your magic too. So go ahead and roll me a 1d6 because this is what you're attempting to do. You just don't do it in time, essentially.
6.
Okay. So as soon as you teleport just behind him, he then that worked. He then literally just disappears.
Is he invisible or is he just gone?
You have no idea.
Can I try to reach forward and see if he's just doing invisibility stuff?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Are my vines still attached or something? Because they're coiled around.
You get the feeling, because here's what you see. You see the vines coiled around him before he disappears, right? As he disappears, you don't know if the vines are either slowly falling down or if they're just stood like that for other reasons. But it'll take a couple of seconds before anything happens. You're attempting to reach to see if he's invisible. You swipe at the air and nothing.
What the hell was that?
Did he leave his backpack? Because if he was casting...
His backpack is still there, yes.
Yes! Let's loot!
Crack it
I'm
open.
going to withdraw my bow and take out my short sword and stay near the Pete since the stranger had disappeared and we have no idea where he is.
Okay, so you're just guarding him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need a roll for that?
No, you're just taking out your sword. Okay. What do we do?
Well,
We're cracking open the bag.
Okay. The bag is already open. He was
yeah.
ruffling through it while you guys were, opening up the stone walls.
Well, let's upend that sucker.
So, who actually ruffles into the backpack?
Me.
You?
Me.
Does anybody everybody lets him?
No objections?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you search through his backpack and you find letters. sealed letters specifically. Not a lot of them, but a decent portion of them. As well as the sealed letters, there is a lot of survival, pack things in there, like rations and stuff that you would need to survive out in the wild.
And to talk about rations and survival, Willow's current health.
I'll be okay for now. I'm a tough boy.
Right. Anyway,
Lance, can you even read?
we're gonna find out.
Let me see those letters.
Hold on. Okay, I'm just doing this for like aura points, right? Instead of just tearing the seal like a normal person, I want to take my sword and like just take the tip of it and like gently cut it
Oh my
open at the
God.
top.
You're gonna have to make me a death check.
This is just for fun. I gain nothing from this. 3.
You can lose a finger.
What was your deft again?
Not a 3. It's a
Okay.
5.
Yeah, so you don't take a strike of damage, but like you do kind of cut yourself.
Got a boo boo.
Negative.
And by the way, not only do you cut yourself, but you look awful doing it, and it's very it's very obvious that you've never done this before.
Here you guys go. Let's open these together.
Okay. The letter, you're not really sure what the name is. Like, you don't recognize the name that's like, trying to go to. But the contents that you read, I'm not going to read out the whole fucking letter. But basically, the detailed contents are, you're almost entirely sure that this might have been, like, supposedly supposed to be delivered to, probably like one of the like orc leaders within like the city that's currently being ransacked by them. And the contents that you get are basically someone somewhere. You don't recognize the name, and you don't really recognize any of the details because obviously this is your first time on the island. But you get the idea that someone's basically checking in to see if a group of adventurers with a diplomat is being detained.
They're looking for us.
What did we ever do?
By the way, did you want to know the name that's written down?
Yes.
So the name of the... Oh, shoot. I must have written it down somewhere else.
Cheddar Jack Charlie.
Cheddar Jack Charlie.
Okay, so the name of the... you're pretty sure this is the orc leader, is Gauche.
That name is very familiar.
That's a name I've heard before.
Alright. And the name of the person who seems to be, or at least this is what you're gathering, who seems to be checking in, is Xerxes. So Z, or I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Not Z, X. Sorry.
I knew that.
Mace.
I knew it was XER.
I don't think you're
No.
that. I don't think you're that stupid.
It's X R X E S.
Xerxes.
And that's all you gather from the note.
Well, one thought on that, fellas. Letter? I hardly even know her.
So anyway, because we're outside, and this is like a wood elf ruin area,
Right?
can I search around for any cool plants?
So you notice that most of the flooring is kind of shoot, what's it called? Like stone pebbles everywhere. Like that's just how the flooring works. There's a little bit of like grass poking out, but you realize, and you're pretty sure, like when you entered in here, you saw this, but it almost seemed like some of the runes on the floor, because there are runes on the floor, you've now just noticed this, kind of like lighten up sometimes, and it almost seems like you get this feeling because you're the only one who gets this intuition because it's a part of like your species. Is you're pretty sure that these runes are made to essentially like stop the grass from overgrowing, and you're pretty sure that these runes have been like around for so long because they've literally been like had like magic put on preserved, right?
Okay.
Like a preserving magic is what you're sure of.
That would make sense why my vines didn't fucking work.
Oh, I thought that was a you issue, but yes, that does make more sense.
That would make sense. Well, good thing Pine Willow's not overgrowing. I would cry if he just started to melt.
You also kind of get the feeling that this is pretty like obvious, like in character, but you get the feeling that because Pine Willow is like a sentient follower, that it doesn't technically count as like plant growth, and that just kind of comes from your obvious like previous knowledge of being a wood elf within your tribe.
Gotcha. Well, if you guys see any cool like branches or saplings or anything, let me know. I got a backpack that needs a filling.
Okay, nerd.
I'm gonna roll the strength with you again.
No, you ain't.
So what do we do then? There are other letters if anyone wants to look at them, or if
I would like to look at every one of them if we have time for
Okay,
that.
so you wanted to open the one that you were trying to open but then slit yourself on?
Yeah, that seems like a good starting point.
Okay. So you open that up and it's blank.
Nothing.
You're not really sure. You're thinking to yourself like, this doesn't really make sense. Like, why would a blank piece of paper?
Oh wait, what if it's invisible ink? Can I try to like smell it? See if I can like smell if there's ink on it, but it's just
Trying to
invisible
smell it?
because there might be ink on it.
Perfumed.
You don't smell anything.
No, nothing. I don't get a whiff.
No, you don't smell anything.
Okay.
You have to try harder than that.
Can I like can I use my sword again and like gently place the letter on it to see if I get some sort of intuition?
No, and you almost get the feeling that the sword might think of you as dumb for that.
Thought I was picking up on something. Okay. Can I roll a mind check to try to look closer at it?
Sure, go ahead.
2d4 or 2d6, and I need a 4, and I got a 4.
Okay. You look very closely, and as you're kind of tilting the letter up a bit, you kind of you're not really sure. You look at it closer, so then you kind of hold it up to like the star, and you're pretty sure you get some sort of faint writing. So you're almost completely sure that there's definitely writing on this paper, but you have no way of reading it.
Guys, we're gonna hang on to this in case we can figure it out later. There's something written here. I can't quite make it out.
Can I take a gander?
By all means. Gander, I hardly know her.
Yeah, looks blank to me.
No. Hold it up to the light.
You don't see anything unless you try. You can make a mind check if you want to.
Yeah, I'll get my check.
Okay. Go ahead.
2 6s.
Damn.
Double crit.
Okay, so double crit, what that's going to do for you, not only do you see, subtle writing, but you're almost entirely sure that it's probably going to require quite a bit of effort just to, read this letter.
Okay, I have an idea. Does anybody have a piece of charcoal?
Can I just say yes? Can I just have a piece of charcoal?
I'm going to make you roll for it.
Why not check the dude's bag?
He doesn't have charcoal.
What am I rolling?
We're gonna go with memory. However, your DC is gonna be 6. It is going to be a forced mind check.
3.
By the way, don't you have a 2d6 in your mind?
Oh yeah.
Roll just roll another dice. You have 1 3, right?
And a 2.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely don't have.
No, I don't have charcoal. Do you just carry charcoal around?
Pine Willow, come here, and I'll just.
Is he just fine with that?
He's fine with that.
He stretches out his arm.
He's sentient, but he's not sentient enough for
He goes,
pain.
You just break off a twig off of his arm.
Yep.
He shakes his head in an acknowledgement, and then just goes back standing the way he was.
I love him. Anyway, so yeah, I'll essentially turn that into a pencil, and then I'll take another blank sheet of paper, put it over that one, and do a rubbing.
Don't you need to burn it first?
Yeah.
So you're okay. Let me break this down. So you're burning the stick.
Yep. Get charcoal.
Okay, well it's gonna be a bit harder to just suddenly get charcoal out of a burnt stick. If you're trying to actually burn the stick, for one, I'd like to ask where you're getting the fire from.
I'll make it.
How are you making it?
That is not a part of your magic.
The flint and steel that we still have in the backpack.
Wait, do we actually?
Do you?
From episode 1 when we met the ogre.
Okay.
I
I think I do
Oh,
think
the
I remember.
Cyclops,
Yeah, I
yeah.
do
Yep.
think I remember.
Oh yeah.
That being said, quick question: do you think you're proficient with flint and steel?
God yes.
Okay.
God,
Okay.
yes.
I'll trust
He
you.
is a
on that since
survivalist,
It is a
I
part
mean.
of your thing. It is part of your species. So
Flint and steel.
you
Okay.
Now here's a quick question, because that's not how flint and steel work. You don't just suddenly get fire. I've used flint and steel in real life.
I know. Me too. Alpine willow, and I'll take some pine needles from him. 'Cause
He reaches again.
they burn hot and fast. So I'll make a pile of pine needles.
You realize as his once was arm is now just a twig of its former self.
How fast does he grow back? Is
Oh,
he gonna
once we get out of here, I'll fix him. Don't worry.
He doesn't grow back.
Oh, he's just gonna be down that.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He kind of requires a bit more effort on that bit.
What can't I touch him and then roll some dice and make his? He's a tree. Just regrow.
It's gonna require more effort.
Okay, fair enough.
You took a tree and made it sentient. You will have to live with the consequences of it may not being forever.
Not to mention the runes stop it from digging into yours.
But anywho, so where are you putting all of this?
So I'll have my little fire in the corner over there, and then I'll make my charcoal, and I'll find a nice flat piece of area, I guess, and then make a rubbing of that letter we can't read.
So you said you're using another piece of paper, right? What other piece of paper are you using?
We can use the paper from the envelope for the letter.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the only problem with that is that because of how the envelope works, it's also a bit thicker because it literally requires the paper to be inside. So, if you
Is it
want,
gonna be
you
a
can
problem?
well, I'll say this: you unfold it, right? But it'll just require you to kind of go up and down with it, due to the fact that it's it's for folding papers. It's not going to be as big as a full-on paper. So you do that, and you kind of try to rub it. Now here's the issue, because this is currently a burning stick that you're trying to burn into charcoal. My question is, do you try to burn it into the closest piece of charcoal before you rub it onto the paper, or are you rubbing it onto the paper while it's still burning?
No, I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting until that charcoal is cooled down.
Okay. So, make me a def check, actually. Okay. It's perfect. It's perfectly burnt for a piece of charcoal. So you kind of rub it, and you kind of get the feeling that you're getting some of the words, but you're gonna have to roll me another def check to get the right words that you need without it smudging too badly.
I will then dump 3 karma points into that,
Okay, go ahead and
going down to 1 karma point.
So here's what you gather from this letter. For one, it's literally it's like Dear Xerxes. So it's literally going to the person that you got from the other letter. And essentially it's a check-in on specifically the specialty corps agents, which you kind of get when the shaman was talking to you, he was talking to you about agents who seemed to be kind of like troublemakers, and he had a feeling that they were working with supposedly the ex-mage. So what you're gathering from all this is that these agents are basically sent all around the areas, and they gather information and then they bring it back to Xerxes, essentially. And the information that's gathered here is that essentially the adventurers with the diplomat were lost within the woods, and basically both the orcs and the agents are trying everything in their power to essentially get the adventurers and the diplomat back. But also within that information, they also talk about how the diplomat is like the reason for that is to be used to essentially get brainwashed. And you have an idea of like there's probably someone in the orc encampment that was supposed to be used for magic in order to essentially like rewire his like the diplomat's brain, and then basically like send him back to give falsified information. And now you guys finally have the plot hook of the first and second episodes.
So the diplomat right now is brainwashed?
No.
Oh, that's what they're planning to do.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the whole reason why they were trying to gather them. Now, what you guys don't know is you don't know why they wanted to capture all of you. You just know why they wanted to capture the diplomat.
Huh. Well, good
They
thing
got
I did
something.
that.
Okay, I guess you're not the dumbest guy I ever met.
Duh.
So what do we do with that?
Oh, we are kind of still stuck in here.
As soon as you say that, you hear like you're pretty sure it's on like the other side of the enclosed space of like more ruffling and more footsteps, and then you hear it's like, whoa, oh shit. Go ahead. Would you be able to blur that when you?
Yeah, no, I got it.
It's like, oh crap. Okay. And then you hear like some whispering. Like some of them are being loud and some of them aren't. It's like, okay. All right, we'll figure it out. And then like you hear like footsteps like suddenly like kind of just kind of dispersing, but not disappearing. They seem to be like reforming their steps essentially, like figuring out where to step next. But that's what you gather.
Oh, he definitely went for reinforcements.
Yeah, we dropped the ball on that one.
Yep. Hardcore.
We're so lanced.
Do we know that? So you heard the voice coming from this direction?
You're not really sure.
Okay.
You just know it came from the other side.
Well, should we start tearing down walls and see what happens, or are we sneaking out of here?
I mean, if we can slip out, that's better. I'd rather avoid that if we can, but we're prepared. Worst comes to worst.
Like, invert the rune so instead of preventing growth, it would accelerate it?
You're wanting to destroy the ruins? I mean, the labyrinth?
No, I would just do like one rune on the floor, and then hopefully it would make an area like explode with
A
growth.
chain reaction.
Or I could help it too, and then we could like maybe climb up on these walls and get out of here.
I'd say to like reverse the rune for growth, right? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You realize it would probably require basically all the dice that you have.
Especially the ones
You can do
got.
this. I don't.
5d6.
And you realize that once you do it, it's only going to be in one area. So you need to tell me what area it's going to be in.
Boys, any good suggestions?
It's time to gather some magic.
Yeah. Any good suggestions on where?
Follow your hero's heart.
What the hell does that even mean?
Pretty self-explanatory,
All right,
actually.
we're gonna go out this way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. All 5.
Rune change.
That is 2 1s. I'm going to need you to tell me what exactly you do with those 1s. You take a strike of damage and you will die.
could just roll the wild.
You
table
won't
twice,
like.
right?
Okay, you won't like die. You will go unconscious, but you let me know what you do.
Can't I just let the spell fail too?
Yeah, you could just fail the spell.
I'll just fail
Are
the
you sure? We could try the wild table.
I know, because the wild table can still hurt.
Inaction can be
My question
consequential.
is, why didn't Lil use some of the rations or supplies from the bag that was left behind?
Would that have healed me?
You haven't tried yet.
Yes.
Is Pine Willow strong enough to just like toss us out of here?
No.
No, he just throws pine cones.
Okay.
This one, Redwood Wench, would have been. She's not here. I will just let the spell fail. I can't take damage right now.
Yeah, I gathered that bit, but again, what are we doing?
It's right there, right?
I think we're like over here, 'cause that's where I tried.
We were here, but then you moved the wall, and then we met the stranger. So I just moved us closer to the center.
Interesting.
You guys should have the diplomat.
Oh yeah, that's right. He can provide medical
He
attention,
does
can he?
basic first aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize that there are still limited amount of supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So, once again,
Do we want to
why
set a
doesn't
trap
Lil-
then? Maybe wait for them to come to us.
We could.
All right.
Why doesn't Lil use the supplies from the stranger?
Oh yeah, we could.
Do you say that in character?
No, it's more of a suggestion, and because there's supplies that are right there that we have not touched, that you said that were there.
We have just gone through the letters that were in it.
Specifically, only 2 letters.
Okay. What do we have for supplies then?
I guess it's like basic first aid and like or like survival camp supplies. I think that's what Mason said.
Well, if we have a second, I can try and patch you up.
Okay.
Call me Dr. Lance.
Do you actually have any history with using medical supplies?
Well, he is a warrior. He should have a little bit of
I had
battlefield.
a couple hours of basic first aid training.
Okay.
That's new.
I will allow that. However, you are going to have to make me a mind check.
3.
2 and a 3.
I'm dead.
Or you, this is out of character, or have the person who has basic medical history to apply the medical.
Again,
that's what I suggested.
So again, there is a limited amount of supplies. The diplomat will say, "I can only wrap you guys up so many times. We're literally running out here. I can't unless we find a way to get more. Honestly, eat some rations. Honestly,
Okay.
it's not a bad idea.
Or I will eat rations.
Okay, go ahead and heal for 1 point.
Woo!
I've been waiting for that for the entire session.
Hey, I could use a strike too. Can I have a bite?
No.
Give me something enough for me.
Would eat all the rations.
The diplomat will pipe up and say, we don't really get rations very often. It would probably be beneficial if we kind of save these.
I was hungry too, but okay. Whatever you say, Pepperjack Pete.
Again,
you deserve that strike damage.
what exactly are we doing?
Okay.
Okay, now I've healed. Do you guys want me to try the thing again? Or do you want to try a different idea?
I was gonna say we could wing them out since we have a second. Set some vine snare traps.
I can't grow vines.
The runes stop it.
That's why I was trying to reverse the rune.
How far along are we right now? How many? Go ahead and play.
You want to try it again then?
I guess that's the only thing I got. I will.
So what are you trying?
I'm gonna reverse the rune from stunt to growth.
You're gonna try again?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. Okay.
That worked. You notice the runes on the ground that you casted it in, kind of just they don't disappear, but they kind of glow for a bit, and then they just stop glowing altogether, as if it's completely deactivated. So what do you do?
I will do vines, I guess, on that pillar so we can try to climb out or get the height advantage.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Let me know how many dice you're using.
I'll do 3.
Okay.
3 feels like a good number. Wild table.
Okay. All right. Let me take out the wild table here. All right. Go ahead and roll me a 1d6.
1.
Okay. Roll me a mind check.
5.
What was your
4. 4 for mine.
4? Okay. Yeah, you, so I want you to play this out. So you were, very briefly inflicted with an angry, emotional, like, spirit. Not like demonic possession, but think of just like a sudden urge of, anger and impatience. How does that look?
Lance, you dumbass, go over here and help me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you just not do anything by yourself?
No, I can't.
No, I noticed.
Seriously, I need help because all you do is stand there and go, ooh, gravity magic. So are you going to come over here and, like, do something, or are you just going to stand
What do you
there
want me to
with
do?
stupid
What do you want me
fucking
to do? Like, tell me. Can I get a little direction? Just, you're not doing anything. I'm angry.
Really?
I'm
It's like common sense. You seriously didn't think to make a rubbing of that letter? Really? You just hold up to the light.
Yeah, if I didn't do that, you would just go, oh, it's blank. There's nothing on it.
Because honestly, it feels like I'm the only one over here doing anything.
Really?
Anything at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my bright ideas that got us this far.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Like which one?
All of them.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the sword and lose my memories. Oh, look how stupid I am. Why wouldn't you let the tree grab it so you can see or cast, I don't know, identify or something?
I don't know. Why didn't you offer to let Pine Willow do that?
I did. You just went up to grab it.
Yeah. What if I didn't? I wouldn't have. What if we need this? What if we needed this?
I need it for what? What has it done so far? You held it up to a pillar and it went. No.
Yeah. And I learned things. Things you wouldn't possibly understand.
Try me.
Oh, do you want to go? We can fucking go right now. I am so sick of your shit. I should have drowned you on the shore side.
I'll then try to strangle Lance again.
Okay.
But the spirit's left. This is just me for.
Well, no. Does anyone else know?
Oh man! What? You guys want to climb up these vines or what?
Yeah, I almost lost my cool there.
By the way, it still fails.
Oh!
Yeah, well, honestly, if you channeled your energy to actually doing your magic right, instead of just being a whiny little brat, maybe we wouldn't be in here right now.
But no, a 1 on the wild magic table basically like fails the spell.
It felt good. We should do that more often.
Yeah, when we don't have enemies when we're not at.
Well, we don't know if they're enemies. We're just being cautiously paranoid.
Which has kept us alive.
By the way, you guys notice less footsteps.
Because I don't think they're moving as much.
No,
like,
but they definitely heard that.
No, they're where they want to be.
I'm going to switch my weapons once more and back to short bow.
Okay.
That's about it.
Guys, do you want to say something? Maybe we can bluff and threaten our way out of this. They know we're dangerous.
They know we're a bunch of idiots.
We could pantomime me slaughtering you. And then they'd be like, whoa, I'm not going in there with that guy.
Yeah, like I said, bright ideas. Go for it.
So what do you do?
Hey, that, right?
Well, I mean, we haven't even made contact with them, so I mean, we don't know what they want. We don't know why they're here. We should probably figure that out first. They obviously know we're there, and we know that they're there, so we might as well establish a line of communication.
Who wants to do the talking?
Hello out there!
Yeah,
What's your problem? What you here for?
you
Why?
capture.
Kind of figured as much.
Uh-huh.
So do you have a way in here, or are you just gonna stand out there like a little butthead?
We know you can shape the walls.
So I just won't.
Okay, and eventually we will.
Then do it.
We're still forming.
Loser.
Okay, bud.
Bud is crazy.
All right. I'm gonna take that wall down and go fucking kill him. You know, yep. Let's do this. Let's. I think we need a good old fight.
I'm ready.
Okay, so what do we do?
I'm gonna take the closest wall down, and we're gonna go out there and start punching. Mason, how do you feel about that?
I've been ready to shoot to kill someone since we entered.
Let's do this. I'm gonna go take the wall down, using 2 dice.
Which wall?
This one over here.
That you see the closest wall.
Yeah,
and that-
because I'm still over here. Because that's where I tried to do
Okay.
the rune and stuff.
Mason. You're okay. Okay.
So the crit, can I bring them all down?
No.
Yeah.
So you bring this one down. You hear it being brought down. And then you kind of hear it being brought back up somewhere else. And as soon as you bring it down, there is like one of the what you're pretty sure that these are specialty corps agents after
Reading that letter.
reading the letters. So you see at least like one of them like staring down as the wall dissipates. And as soon as that happens, he's like, guys. And then you start seeing the other guys start forming up basically right beside him.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel, boys. You go boom, boom, boom.
Last
Start
chance,
funneling
fellas.
them.
I don't want to do this, but I won't mind a few more notches on my hilt.
Uh-huh. And?
And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay.
All right, I think it's time. I think
I
it's
don't
time
like this
to
guy.
initiate
Guys
combat.
first. Lance, truce.
I hate you slightly less than I hate that guy
Let's
right
go
now.
kill Cheddar Jack Charlie.
All right, yeah, I think we're in combat now, right?
Yeah, basically, he, once he signals and the other guys, like, form up to him.
There's how many of them?
That is probably a good question to ask.
Interestingly enough, there's 4 of them. Out of the 4, you notice, and, like, remember one of the ones that are standing next to them as, like, the dude that you guys just, like, recently talked to.
He's mine.
But all 4 of them, you realize that, like, there's not really any weapons.
Mm.
And then you realize that they all, like, start, like, casting.
Yep, because we're not the only ones who use magic.
Castle it.
I forgot what that did, actually.
I'm able to attack them while they're casting spells.
With a melee weapon, which you are not in melee distance.
Uh-oh.
That being said, do remember that, because that'll actually be useful.
I finally can use that.
I will say, though, before we, like, get into anything, though, I think right here might probably be a good time to end it. Where is your...
How far away can I cast runes?
What do you mean, runes?
Like, runes on the floor. Like, can I just cast runes, like, how they are on the floor, like, stop stuff from...
Oh, like you're trying to create runes? Because creating
Yeah.
runes is a bit different than... Because that would, like, literally require you to...
I have to, like, go draw it and then...
Right.
Okay.
It's like an entire, like, ritual process.
Gotcha.
You actually, you know what? What you surmise from this whole area is that, like, whatever Wood Elf tribe was, like, working on these ruins, literally, like, took, like, probably years of not only building the area, but also years of, like, ritual casting everything.
Sorry, my brethren, for ruining that. Alright, so, I guess my only idea right now would be to... well, we are in a maze, technically.
Mhm.
So, let's cast some illusions and Scooby-Doo this sucker.
So are you suggesting to use the maze to your advantage,
Yes.
essentially? Okay, so here's my question: is kind of like as a cliffhanger. I need to get your guys' decision on this too. I want to know like what you want to do before it happens, so that way I can prepare for next session.
Oh, I'm all about the Scooby Doo thing.
Okay, so
The illusion.
Okay, so you're up for essentially hiding into the ruins and waiting for them to like come in, essentially.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, and what's your plan?
I'm ready for a bloodbath.
Okay, but what does that mean? What are you
What
gonna
are you
do?
doing?
Also feeling a bloodbath too, though.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
surprise
that,
them
That guy
though.
insulted us.
Yeah, we can do him dirty
That's
though if
not
we like
much.
hide.
True, we could.
Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah,
Guerrilla
like monkey
warfare.
magic.
Yeah. So what are you specifically doing while these two seem to be like backing up essentially?
I'm remaining by the diplomat side because
The diplomat is far behind. He does not want to have anything to do with this, and he's scared for his life.
well, I'm still the closest to an actual bodyguard in our group at
Oh,
to the
I
session,
think-
so
Okay.
I remain by the diplomat side
Okay.
despite my blood loss.
I think us hiding into the maze would probably work better for Mason's advantage because he could just like sneak around corners and then try to pick off while we. I don't know.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to need you guys to do. I'm going to need all of you to roll me a deft check, essentially, as you're basically trying to like escape before they do anything.
5.
Okay.
No, that's good enough for me.
3.
6.
Okay, so just Cedar fails. Okay. As you guys like kind of like which direction are you guys backing up?
Probably or more
Around there?
where we originally were,
Is
because we know that there's more of an open area.
that agreed upon?
True. I mean, we
Like-
came from over this.
We
side.
came from
Yes.
over here, and then we went here, and then we went a little bit here, and then
Yeah.
you said go back. over this
I'm
side
down
to
for
take
going
it.
this way.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So you guys back up to your right, and as you're backing up to your right, you notice that one of the casters essentially I'll do 2d6. And let's roll the wild table on that one. Let's see what he gets.
1.
5.
And later restraints. Small boon. Okay. So basically, he casts some sort of like strange. As an official caster, you kind of get like an idea of like the different types of magic that are being used. You get like a weird feeling of like necromancy, essentially. And like some strange like shadowy like not necessarily like tentacles, but close enough, kind of just grab at you just as soon as you were like about to like go to the right, essentially within the maze. So you're still within the maze, you just haven't been able to like escape in time to the right, essentially.
barnacles.
Before we end the session, is there anything you think your character would do before that?
Honestly, probably try to reseal the hole if I have time.
Okay, so you want to essentially like cast up the wall again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if they're gonna try to bring it down, they're gonna come in regardless. So might as well give ourselves an extra turn or something to.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you would have enough time with that because they will probably think like, oh, he's grabbed. That being said, I'm gonna need you to make me another death check, just to cast this in time. No, okay.
What do you need for your karma?
Um,
Don't you have one karma?
6. Yeah, it was a 4 though.
Did you add a karma when you failed the?
Well, is that a fail or is that?
it's every time you fail a
Oh, just don't pass a check.
any roll that isn't magic.
Okay, so yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Did you want to do that?
I'll do them both.
Okay. So go ahead and roll however many dice you want to bring the wall back up.
5 and 6.
Okay. Now I'm not gonna force you to make a mind check because I figure that this will probably require hyper focus because you're in a battle tense situation right now. So it'd probably be a lot easier for you to go, okay, this is the wall. Yeah, I would have to erase and build all this again. So I'm just gonna say that the wall does come up, and then it'll drop another wall.
Huh, that worked out.
Entrance.
Thank you.
Okay, so my fantastic friend here is redrawing our current ruin situation. We're gonna do our normal times around the end of this month. Currently, we'll do their next session, and essentially this will be kind of like a fun little like cliffhanger, and then we'll pretty much like enter into the session like right at the start of a kind of like a partial fight, I suppose. But whatever they choose to do with the maze, and how they like entrap and kind of either kill or incapacitate, whatever they want to do. With that being said, thank you all for listening, and do your normal your end of day thing.
All right. Yep. That is going to wrap it up. Share our show with your friends and family. That would do us so many wonders. There'll be a link to the Patreon on all the platforms we stream on. We'll have photos of the map we were looking at, as well as Donovan's lovely little doodles that he was working on throughout the show. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Everyone, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.